Good morning, my dear students. So, we are starting the chapter excretory system, and we have already completed the parts of kidney, water, urethra, and we have already completed this part. So, today we will be going to the next part of the chapter or the last part of the chapter. So, I hope that you do not have any doubts related to the chapter or the part which I have already completed. Welcome everyone, a very good morning, and welcome everyone to the online biology tutorial class, and we will be starting with the next part of the chapter. We are studying in class 7 and following Connect with Science ICSC. See, common disorders of the urinary system. What are the common disorders? Urinary tract infection or UTI and kidney stone are two common disorders associated with the excretory or urinary system. What are they? What is UTI? UTI is urinary tract infection. What happens? Infection occurs in the urinary tract, that is from where the urine is passed. Okay, see. Urinary tract infection or UTI is an infection that affects organ of the urinary system, such as the bladder, ureter, and the kidney. UTI occurs most frequently in women than in men. The cause for the occurrence of UTI is the bacterium E. coli. Okay. Now please underline this one. E. coli is the name of the bacteria which causes this UTI disease, which inhabits the digestive system. It sometimes passes from the anus to the urinary tract. Urinary tract infection cause pain in the pelvic region, burning sensation during urination, strong odor in urine, and increase in urgency to urinate. If persistent or left untreated, it may even damage the organ of the urinary system. Personal hygiene is the best preventive measure for UTI. Drinking sufficient water is advisable to flush out the bacteria, and the treatment with antibiotic is recommended. Okay. Now the second one is kidney stone. This is, see, UTI is very common. Kidney stone is not very common, but kidney stone is more and more harmful. Okay. What happens? Certain stones or certain particularly hard minerals, okay, which our kidney cannot pass through or cannot filtrate, it gets deposited in the particular in our particular kidneys, and after a prolonged time it becomes hard like substance which is just similar to a stone, and thus we call it as a kidney stone. It is nothing that a stone chip gets deposited in our kidney. Okay, so this is known as kidney stone. Kidney stones are hard minerals that forms inside the kidney during filtration of the blood. This generally occurs when there is a constantly high concentration of mineral waste such as calcium oxalate and calcium phosphate. Please underline this. In the blood that is filtered out by the kidney, the minerals builds up within the kidney and is passed into the ureters. Very small stones can pass through the ureter, causing little or no pain. However, when a bigger stone blocks the ureter, obstructing the path of the urine, it causes severe pain at the side of the abdomen. Such complications require surgical removal of the stones. Insufficient water intake along with a diet rich in calcium and are the main causes of the kidney stone. The symptoms of kidney stones are pains on the side, in the lower back, pain during urination, persistence need to urinate, and foul smelling or cloudy urine. Okay. Drinking sufficient water, at least 8 to 10 glasses per day, is recommended to avoid the development of kidney stone. Limiting the intake of salt, oxalate rich food, and animal protein may also help to prevent kidney stone formation. Now the next part that we will see is kidney failure. Here we will see one more thing, that is artificial dialysis. What is kidney failure and what is artificial dialysis? See, our kidney, what it does, it filters the blood, right? Now it is a natural process, but in case if the kidney could not filter the blood, what will happen? The blood will get poisonous and we will eventually die. It is a very necessary and common importance that the blood needs to be filtered. In case if it fails to get filtered, we form a artificial system to filter the blood, and that is known as dialysis or artificial dialysis. See, sometimes due to an infection, injury or even illness, one or both of the kidney fails to function properly. A decline in kidney function is called kidney failure. One may live on with just one functional kidney, but if both kidney fails, immediately medical help is required. Patients suffering from kidney failure needs proper care and treatment. There are two primary treatment options available for kidney failure. What are they? Number one is dialysis. This is a medical procedure in which toxic and excess water is filtered from the blood with the help of a machine. In this procedure, blood from the patient body is made to pass through the artificial kidney or dialyzer that filter out the waste. The blood is then returned back into the body of the patient. And now next one is kidney transplant. A healthy kidney from a donor is transplanted to the patient body in the surgical procedure. Kidney transplant can increase the life of the expectancy of the individual. So this completes the chapter of expiratory system. I hope in the previous video you have gone through the chapter and you have no problem. Anyway, if this part if you have any problem, then do definitely ask me, because this is a very important chapter, not only for your this exam but for your ICC as well, okay, board exam as well. So go through it properly. Please let me know if you have any query. In the next class we will be starting a new chapter, and this question answers and everything I will definitely provide you in the class. Don't worry about that. In the next class we will be starting a new chapter. So take care of yourself, take care of your family, stay safe, stay healthy, study hard. We will be meeting in the next class. Thank you.